Are you thinking of hitting the road this year for your family vacation? Well, you're not alone. In today's Trippin' with Better, senior TravelZoo.com editor Gabe Sagley joins us with some great deals. Hi, Gabe. It's nice to see you again.
Hi there, Kim.
Okay, let's talk about, every weekend it seems that I see people with their trailers or their campers headed somewhere. It seems like a lot more people are taking road trips. Why are we seeing this trend?
Yeah, I think the road trip phenomenon is definitely much more of an option for folks these days. Three major points. One is the gas factor, although we definitely see gas prices go up as we head toward the summer travel season. We're still seeing gas prices 40, in some cases 50% less than summer 2008. So that certainly helps the pocketbook. Secondly, the economy factor. We are seeing people probably feeling more comfortable with a drivable sort of a regional trip and investing a lot of money in an air-inclusive sort of long-term kind of a trip. So the economy is gearing people toward the road. And then, of course, there's the industry. I think that the industry sees the regional market as a much more viable market. And so if you live within a couple of hours of a particular resort, they want you to drive to them, and the incentives are following suit.
Yeah, and there's so many great places to see in our country from coast to coast. What should people keep in mind when they're planning a road trip?
Well, a couple of quick tips. One, look at your time and manage it realistically. I mean, do you have an entire week? Do you want to spend just one night in each of these destinations along the road? Do you want to spend a couple of nights luxuriating in a particular spot? So look at your time frame and really sort of budget it accordingly. Also, book and plan ahead. I mean, look at when hotels, especially if you're flexible, when are they offering their best deals in the cities that you're thinking about visiting, and then book according to that. And then even after you book online, call ahead, especially if you're traveling with kids. You need to worry about cribs. Do they take pets if you're traveling with your best furry friend? So book and plan ahead. Choose your mode of transportation and consider your options. Should you rent a car? Should you do a one-way drivable trip and fly back? Airfares are so low these days, that might be the more economical way to go. So look at the different modes of transportation at your options that you have. Measure the value of the hotels that you're booking. It's no longer just about the low rates these days, but particularly if you're traveling with your family, look at hotels that offer free breakfasts, that offer kids eating for free, that offer some substantial spa discounts. The value factor is just as important these days as the price point. And lastly, and perhaps very importantly, check with Mother Nature. Be flexible. If Mother Nature is throwing a couple of thunderstorms your way, perhaps it's a good idea to move your road trip down a couple of weeks.
Okay, I know you have some great ideas for road trips. Give us a couple of ideas.
Well, you know, I actually I did a road trip from Sacramento to San Diego, and you can do this throughout the country. And I picked a couple of cities here. You can do different little towns. But here's an example of a little road trip you can take down the state of California over a 6-day period. Beginning in Sacramento, it's about a 90-minute, 2-hour drive to San Francisco. You spend a day there. Hotel rates in San Francisco are phenomenal this summer. We found one at the Harbor Court Hotel at the Embarcadero for $89 a night, which includes 50% off your parking rates. So if you're driving there, good deal there. Day 2, it took me from San Francisco down to Cambria. This was about a 3.5 to 4-hour drive, but I stayed right on Moonstone Beach. There's a place called the Pelican Cove Inn, a AAA 4-diamond bed and breakfast right on the beach near Hearst Castle. Lots of wineries, boutique shops in that area. Beautiful town of Cambria. Then on day 3, I drove down to Santa Barbara, which is about a 90-minute, 2-hour drive. Great options in downtown Santa Barbara in wine country. There is a place called the El Capitan Campgrounds right on the coast, equidistant from downtown Santa Barbara and the wineries, and you can stay in a tent that's equipped with all the comforts of home for about $155 a night this summer. From Santa Barbara down to L.A., about a 90-minute, 2-hour drive. Myriad options there. I picked a spot in West Hollywood called the Mondrian, very sexy, celebrity-friendly place, so I was very out of place. But they're doing these great rates for summer. You can stay in a suite now for $195 in a suite at the Mondrian in West Hollywood, and that includes 2 welcome cocktails. And then it's about a 2-hour drive south from there to San Diego. And you've got a huge county to choose from there. I picked a spot called the Estancia La Jolla in the very ritzy enclave of La Jolla in North San Diego County. They're doing rates at this AAA 4-diamond rancho-style resort for $149 a night this summer. You're right next to the Torrey Pines Golf Course and close to all the attractions. And then on the 6th day, you can actually fly back to Sacramento in lieu of driving. And one-way fares from San Diego to Sacramento this summer are coming out as low as $70, including fees and taxes. So in this particular road trip, I did a one-way car rental and I flew one-way back. And I really got to check out some of the great spots in California. Other great cities cities in California, as you know, obviously, Kim, and of course you can do this anywhere in the country, but it's really a matter of budgeting your time, seeing the kinds of, what do I want to get out of this trip? I want definitely a coastal kind of trajectory, and then look at the deals that are available.
Well, all I know is I want to travel with you next summer because you
There's
know
room.
how,
There's
how
always
to
room.
do it in style. So many places to see across the country. Gabe, it's always nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim.
This has been BetterTV.com. Please email us your thoughts, ideas at BetterTV.com.